If you're a developer and you're tired of sinking hours into trying to reverse engineer prompts for AI art, you've come to the right place. Today, we are taking a deep dive into the PixPretty API. It's a tool that's seriously set to change your entire creative workflow. So stick around, because by the end of this, you're going to have all the tools you need to put your prompting process on autopilot.
Look, let's be real, we've all been there, right? You see this incredible piece of AI art, and you just have to know, how in the world did they make that? So you spend hours, maybe even days, just tweaking prompts, throwing every keyword you can think of at the wall and just hoping something sticks. But what if there was a better way? A way to just cut right through all that guesswork and get straight to the source code of creativity.
And this slide right here, this says it all. On the left, you've got your manual guess, a dog in a park. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's totally useless if you're actually trying to recreate that specific vibe. Now look at the right. That's the PixPretty API output. The exact lens, the lighting, the f-stop, the bokeh. You see, this is the difference between a simple description and an actual recipe. One tells you what it is, the other tells you exactly how to make it yourself. Okay, so here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to really dig into why manual prompting is such a bottleneck. Then, I'll introduce you to the PixPretty API and show you how it's totally changing the game. After that, we're getting hands-on with a step-by-step integration guide. We'll look at the hard numbers that prove its power, and finally, we'll talk about how this one tool can give you a massive competitive edge. Ready to dive in? Let's do this.
All right, let's kick things off with the problem that we all know a little too well: manual prompting. And really, it's more than just a guessing game. For any serious workflow, it's a major gridlock.
You know, if you're a developer, this slide probably looks like a list of your biggest headaches. You're trying to build something cool, and you're stuck with these vague, non-technical prompts. You're hitting frustrating rate limits on other APIs. You're getting back JSON that looks like it's been put through a blender, just completely unstructured. And the documentation? Forget about it. It's almost like these other tools aren't even built for developers.
But what if there was a tool designed from the ground up with developers in mind? You know, a tool that gets the need for precision, for speed, and for clean, predictable code. Well, that's exactly where PixPretty comes in. And this isn't just some fix for today. It's a platform built for the future of creative automation.
To really get what PixPretty is doing, let's take a quick look at how we got here. We started back with things like clip interrogators, which honestly were basically just fancy object detectors. Then we got style-aware tools like Midjourney's /describe command, which was a huge leap forward for sure. But PixPretty, it's playing a whole different ballgame. It's not just another feature tacked onto a bigger product. It is a purpose-built API designed to do one thing perfectly: lightning fast, precise semantic mapping.
So at the very heart of PixPretty is this core technology called semantic token mapping. I want you to forget about just identifying subjects like dog or park. This is about deconstructing an image into its most fundamental technical building blocks. The lighting, the lens, the rendering engine, all of it. It's the difference between knowing a cake is a chocolate cake and having the full recipe, down to the gram, to bake it yourself.
But hey, don't just take my word for it. The lead AI architect over at Generative Media Labs put it perfectly. They said the true power here is the ability to reverse engineer the image's DNA, the specific rendering engines and camera settings. And that, my friends, is what puts PixPretty in a class all by itself.
Okay, theory is great, but it's time to actually get our hands dirty. In this next part, I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom. This is your step-by-step blueprint for integrating the PixPretty API directly into your own code. It's time to say goodbye to clunky web UIs and hello to true, powerful automation. And you're going to love this. It's incredibly simple. Just 3 steps. First, you grab your API key from the dashboard. Second, you build a simple post request. We'll use Python as an example. And third, you parse the beautifully clean, structured JSON that comes back. That's it, seriously.
And building that request is as easy as it gets. You just define your endpoint, pop your API key into the headers, and you're good to go. It's just a standard post request, which means you can drop it into any Python script and start batch processing your entire image library in minutes.
And the results? Just look at this. A clean, structured, predictable JSON output. It's a world away from that tangled mess you get from other tools. This isn't just about getting a prompt back. It's about getting clean data that's ready to be used programmatically right out of the box. For any developer, this is an absolute dream come true.
Okay, so you know how to use it, but let's talk about the bottom line. Is it actually worth it?
Let's get into the hard data, the accuracy and automation payoffs that make PixPretty a total no-brainer for any serious developer or creative team.
Let's start with the headline number, 99.8% accuracy. Now that's not just some fancy marketing statistic. For a developer, that means predictability. It means that when you ask the API to identify a 35mm lens with f/1.8 bokeh, you can be confident that's what you're actually getting. It's the difference between a good guess and a guaranteed result.
And what about speed? We're talking less than 50 milliseconds per call. That is literally faster than you can blink. For anyone doing batch processing on thousands of images or building real-time applications, that's not just fast, it's a complete game changer. Your workflow will never be the same.
I mean, come on, just look at this chart. It's not even a fair fight. PixPretty is so far ahead of everything else on the market that it's practically playing a different sport. This isn't just an incremental upgrade, it's a genuine revolution in this space.
And the market is absolutely taking notice. We are seeing a massive 300% increase in programmatic prompt generation, especially from marketing and e-commerce teams who are automating their content pipelines. The writing is on the wall, people. The future is automated, and it's happening right now. The real question is, are you going to get on board?
So what does all of this actually mean for you? It means you have a new secret weapon in your toolkit. It's time to leave the clunky, slow, limiting web UIs behind and fully embrace the power and speed of programmatic prompting.
You know, this slide really highlights a fundamental difference in philosophy. While everyone else seems to be building toys for consumers, PixPretty is building professional-grade tools for developers and creators. It's all about giving you the actionable data and the direct API access you need to build a better, faster workflow, not just a prettier picture.
So let's just boil it all down. With the PixPretty API, you can automate style replication, batch process massive image libraries, integrate this power directly into your own applications, and gain an insane speed and accuracy advantage. It's time to start working smarter, not harder. And so, I'll just leave you with this final thought. You now have the tools and the blueprint to build a creative pipeline that is faster, smarter, and way more powerful than ever before. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it? The possibilities, for the first time, are truly endless.